Hello everyone, this is Aimsell back at it again with another Arcane Odyssey video, and I've actually been on a bit of a long break. I haven't uploaded in about 9 days, and just, you know, taking things easy, just getting caught up with real life stuff. But for today's video, I'm going to be doing something a little bit different than usual. I'm going to be reacting to your PvP clips that you've submitted in my Discord server, just for me to give my analysis, and I'm going to try to guess your total player count within, let's say, 200 kills of deviation. I'm going to be calling this series guess the player kills. It's sort of like if you play chess, or if you've ever seen Gotham Chess's videos. He does guess the elo. I'm going to be doing the same thing, but it's guess the player kills. So so yeah, I'm just going to try to give my analysis on the PvP clips, maybe even give some feedback, and we'll see how it goes. But before we get into it, a like and sub would be greatly appreciated, as now that I've reached 7,000 subscribers recently, thank everyone for that, by the way. I'm going to be trying to reach 8,000 subscribers in a couple months time, so yeah. So without further ado, let's get straight into the clips. Let's start off with Arel, who's a good friend of mine. I don't even know, I have 1v1'd him a few times before, so I guess that will give me some sort of advantage in guessing his player kill count. But I don't really remember his stats, but I do know how he kind of plays, so I'm going to give my analysis on his. So let's start off with this here. The first clip here, before we even play, we can see that he's doing it at Ravenna, and it's quite interesting when you compare Ravenna to Minera, because at Minera you have a different mindset than, you know, if you were fighting at Ravenna. You think differently, though most players try to train themselves to think the exact same way. But, you know, in the case of this, when you're at Ravenna, you have a lot more things to think about. You have terrain to think about, which could give you an advantage or like disadvantage depending on the situation. It could be help to leverage your position in the battle. So I'll take that into consideration, and let's just watch this right here. He was M1ing in the air. What the fuck was that? That must have been an M1 bug or something like that, but like, holy shit. He tried to do knock and blitz there for some reason. I guess it's just pressure, because I do know Arcane has like 1.2 million bounty, so in 1v1s, well, this is kind of considered a 1v1, there's only one person here. It is, in fact, right here, actually, you can see right now, the last time I 1v1'd him on his Acid Conjure, he had 1.2 million bounty. He only has 600,000 here, so this must be a pretty old clip. So, that must have just been a that must have just been like a misclick, like an accidental press, because that was not going anywhere. Alright, good hits. Although ordinarily that would have been pretty easy to block by his opponent, because Arcane held that for quite a long time, but still, he didn't. So that doesn't really take anything away from Aracel's sort of performance, but it definitely does take away from his, because that could have been easily blockable, or he could have at least gotten out of the way, but he just sort of tanked it. Did he actually hit Arcane there? Yeah, he did. So I guess he was trying to plan on counter-attacking. I think that was a beam that he hit right there. However, Arcane did win the damage trade, 245 damage compared to 183, so that definitely puts Arcane in the current better position in the 1v1. And he does go for a placed explosion right here, and he falls straight into the water. See, in fights at Ravenna, the last thing you want to do is accidentally fall in water, especially after you've used up a leap. It might be a little bit of a pain in the arse to get out sometimes, and if your opponent is good, he can definitely capitalize off of that sort of mistake that you make right there. So Arcane, I can actually see right here, he doesn't have a pretty good ping, so I guess I have to take that into consideration. It's got about 170 here. Okay, he actually did try to hit a Pearson shot. That would have been insane if it did hit, though. I'm not gonna lie, through the tree, but it didn't, unfortunately. Alright, in that situation, using twin crescents probably wasn't the best idea, because, you know, after someone's end lag, there definitely wasn't enough time to even attempt to connect those hits, but it doesn't matter too much. I mean, his opponent, you know, didn't really capitalize off that, so. Alright, retreating a bit to get some energy back. That does make a bit of sense. Alright, he did miss that, but that was actually really close. Because, actually, I think Arcane, yeah, as you can see right here, he has red arms, which does mean he's running drawback. That would have done a lot of damage right there. He's okay, so I can see right here his opponent is preparing for a double beam with white stance. It does connect, 214 damage is pretty, oof, that must have hurt a little bit. Although, damn, okay, so his piercing gale did connect right there. The damage trade was pretty much equal, although Aimsell did win the damage trade. Twin Crescents. Alright, that did hit right there. Alright, the blast did hit. That was a pretty good situation to use blast in. Used it correctly, although you can see right here, self-explosion, place explode. Oh wait, they both acid conjurers? Oh wait, that guy's is that guy a lightning acid mage? False heart. Oh, that must have hurt. Damn. Let me just rewatch that. That was a good hit. And it's GG's. Sweats. He calls him a sweat. So yeah, my thoughts in that clip. Arcane does have pretty good performance, pretty good game sense. Okay, so this clip right here starts off with an M1. Oh, that cheeky M1 hit. So this is actually done on an Elysium server. He does connect the M1. That would have been pretty sad if he didn't. Although, as you can see right here, I'm pretty sure that's the same guy. Yeah, you can see he did say ready, steady, go. So I wouldn't even say that's unfair. That was completely fair because he did say go. But still a little bit of a cheeky hit. I'm not gonna lie. Is that 300, 200 damage or something like that? Oh, oh my god, bro. That must hurt. Oh my god. I don't know what he's trying to do here. I don't know what class his opponent is. I mean, he's not. Actually, I think he's an Iron Leg something. Iron Leg applies corroding. That must hurt, bro. Okay, I think that guy is an Iron Leg. Acid? No, Crystal Iron Leg? Yeah, that's Crystal Iron Leg. Very slow Crystal Iron Leg. Ow, bro, he's getting absolutely fucked. Bro, he has no health either. 1397 health. Okay, so that was very good by Arel. I mean, honestly, if you're an Iron Leg user, either run full attack size where your attacks are basically unmissable, or go with high agility and lots of attack speeds, because you need something to speed yourself up. If not, you have to make up for it with attack size, so. Okay, so DMXV, I actually just saw him try to connect a cheeky musket M1 here. And he just actually goes through his shoulder, but it doesn't hit, bro. That was so. Also, why is he starting off the fucking 1v1 with only 1200 health? Bro, that's crazy. Guess he's just that confident. Alright, that doesn't quite hit. DMXV, I can see right here, he's probably a boxing warlord. He tries to do a flash strike, but it's just simply out of range. I think he's gonna go for a Shining Cycle right here. Yeah, he does. I sort of predicted it. Although his timing was slightly off, a little bit too late. Arcane somehow didn't hit that. Or did that actually hit? I'm not sure. I don't think that hit. No, he was just slightly out of the hitbox. Alright, good. Arcel's on 400 ping here, the fuck? 300 ping? Okay, it's back down to normal levels. Okay, that was a good blast. Although, honestly... Ow! That must have hurt. DMX does connect the grab move with the lance, but he does counter with the teleport move and that. They both try to go for a musket shot, but Arcane does get the hit off here. Arcane does try to use a piercing gale, but it does miss. And that connects. Alright, so that was pretty good by Arcane, although he did miss a couple shots. I mean, honestly, in my opinion, Arcane should use beam some more, because a lot of these could have easily have been connected if he just simply used beam instead of staff, like let's say right here, if he didn't use stuff instead of used beam, that would have been a guaranteed hit with beam. A bit of running around by both. Yeah, see, like, honestly, a lot of these could have easily have been hit, like, right here. Could have been connected with a beam. Beams on Conjure are basically your #1 friend, as I like to call it. They're insanely useful. They pretty much hit scan, and it's almost unmissable if they're on the ground. It's a little bit harder to hit if they're mid-air, but it's not even that hard either. That was still a very clean piercing shot right there. His player kills, so honestly, this is a bit tricky. From judging by his performance, I would probably have to guess around 1,500 to 2,000 kills, around that. Definitely wouldn't say any more than that because, I mean, it's kind of hard to tell just by those clips. If I actually did see a lot more 1v1s, I could probably make a more accurate estimation and guess. But I'm probably going to have to go with... you see, me personally, after watching a lot of people start to get pretty decent at PvP after 1,000 kills. Before that, most people are just learning game sense, learning how to use moves, learning how to connect them, and sort of just, you know, utilize combos, and they learn to block and parry, and they're just sort of getting used to the mechanics of PvP up until 1,000 kills. Past 1,000 kills, let's say 1,000 to 2,000, they start to refine those skills, they start to refine those concepts of PvP, and they start to actually get pretty good at it. I would say 2,000 is like the baseline of actually getting pretty good at PvP. I mean, my standards are completely different. I'm talking about the standards of hardcore PvPers at Monera. Like, someone with 500 kills would be infinitely better than someone with, let's say, 100. But someone with 2,000 kills would be almost infinitely better than someone with 500 or 1,000. So, I would probably have to guess... I'm gonna give him the benefit that I'm gonna just say 2,000s, although I think that's probably a little bit high, so let's see. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh my god, bro, I said, oh my god. I literally said 1.5k to begin with. Oh, I was so close. I was so close, bro. I should have just kept with it. Oh my god, 1.5k was spot on. Oh my fucking god. I was so close. I was so close, bro. Oh well, doesn't matter. You know, actually, I'm gonna take that. I'm taking that. That's my point. All right. I did say 1.5k first, so that's the point that counts. Okay, so it's 1-0 to me. And the system. All right, I'm being completely fair here. I did say 1.5k first, so in my defense, I am correct, and my other self is incorrect. All right. So yeah, that's gonna be the end of this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm gonna try to get into the you know, beginning of making some more Arcane Odyssey content. I mean, I'm preparing for the next patch note. We're going to get a lot of new content. We're getting new deckhands, new Darkseid content. And so I might make a video on that, but probably not, because it's a little bit boring going over patch notes. But I'll definitely talk about it maybe a day before release, just to build up the hype, because it's going to be pretty exciting. So yeah, if you enjoyed the video, give it a like and thumbs up. I'm trying to reach 8,000 subscribers, let's say by the end of next month. Alright, and yeah, it's been Aimsell, and I'll see you all later.